Hello everyone, it's Anahata, channel of the assisting frequencies known as the Anahata codes. Welcome. Every week I pull an assisting frequency for the collective, and while it is for this specific week, the week of it is, of course, a timeless code. So I will tag it as such, and anytime you pull an assisting frequency, you can check my YouTube channel to see if I have already done an exploration with the essence of the thing that is the code we pulled. There are 35 categories and growing, things like crystals, meridians, chakras, colors. There are flower essences, totem animal medicine, astrological energies, and more. However, it is an organic, growing document since it is just a directory of the energy signatures of all things. So this means it's going to continue to grow over time. So there are many more categories popping up as needed. And some of the new ones include yoga and belief structures, both affirming and limiting. But the category we're going to today is dream interpretations. Now, goodness knows, we have all experienced dreams where we wake up and go, what the heck did I just think of? And, they're all over the map in circumstances that just are so confusing and zany and odd compared to original waking life. And so we go, whoa, okay, we usually brush them off as just odd. However, did you know that dreams are our subconscious's way of working through, sorting through the experiences of the day? And so you do have three brains. You have your subconscious working on the background, your conscious, that is in your everyday now moment awareness, and your superconscious brain. The subconscious is our record of determinations over the course of our life, even passed down judgments and experiences and feelings. And we archive thoughts and the meanings of those thoughts and the emotional responses to those thoughts over time so that we can focus in to the 5% of our waking, which we actually have conscious awareness of. Can you believe that? We are on 95% programmed defaults from our subconscious, the things we've already filed away. And so during the day, we think many thoughts, most of them the same, but anything that is being determined as either true or false is going to be sorted out during dream time. And there are many messages that are revealed in dreams. Dream interpretation is a very large subject, and it goes back thousands of years when people were trying to decipher what the heck these messages were meaning. Now, what I find very interesting is that we are attuned to sort of tribal templates, to archetypes and circumstance. I encourage you to, upon waking, write down what it was you dreamt, just in general, and then look it up and see if it has to do with situations that you are going through. More than likely it does, and the information is astonishing as to what it's really assisting you through into allowing a healthy attitude towards whatever experience you just had in your waking moments. Your subconscious really is on your side. It's trying to keep you safe and secure and taken care of and alive, right? So it's interpreting the things that occurred to you during the day, and you're sort of making peace with them as you sort them out in dream time. So just as the Anahata codes are a directory of the energetic signatures of the things listed within, we can also include the category of dream interpretations, and I'm super excited to be birthing this with you all. Now, anything you see in your dreams is a sign, is a message, and has meaning. The most minute details, in fact. So do take account of what it is. And as you're looking up the dream interpretation, it's helpful to frame the information inside the total dream. What was going on? What were the subtleties? What was the thing that is the symbol in context of the rest of the dream? Because that really does change the meaning of it. For example, if scissors means cutting ties and you in your dream can't find scissors, it means you aren't wanting to find out what needs cutting. You don't want to cut ties. You're denying it. It's lost to you. It's not an option. Whereas if you were actively cutting with scissors, it would have a different interpretation. So I hope that makes sense to you, taking into context the totality of the thing, of the symbol. Now, what birthed this category was, for the last 4 to 6 months, I have been interpreting my dreams as a way to help me speed up processing and deciding what I want as truth and what I want to edit. Because that's the other thing, guys. You get to choose what is true and what isn't. Your truth is your truth, and it's true. And the opposite of that truth is another truth, because the universe conspires to magnetize to you that which you validate, that which you activate, that you focus on, that you deem as fact. And you experience that in resonance with your beliefs. So it's very important to decide if there is an unhealthy pattern or way that you're viewing something. Do you want to keep it? It's not a matter of if it's true or not, it's a matter of do you want it to be? And if it isn't, you get to make edits. And so dream journaling is very helpful with that, because you can process the meaning of what occurred in your dream to decide how you want to give it meaning going forward. How do you want it to gel inside your database of subconscious? Remembering the subconscious is what you will default to in any given moment. So it's helpful to have defaults that serve you versus oppose where you're headed. Help, a child has captured me. There I am. We had a wonderful chalk festival in my area, and so a lot of the imagery from this YouTube are from that, because they fit so perfectly with the topic we are discovering and discussing today. So back to it. Today's code specifically is an element of a dream that you may come across. And again, we will build the archives over time. My plan is to have the top 100 dream symbols or circumstances, and then channel the codes for each of those. But we have to begin somewhere. The entire thousands and thousands of codes that already exist did start with the crystal category in 2015 when I first started channeling the codes after receiving my divine download. There was only about a dozen, and then now we have many thousands with 35 categories. So do be patient. You can download the most current version of the Anahata codes at www.anahatacodes.com. Today specifically, and what birthed the entire category, was when I looked up the definition of what was in my dream from the other evening. And I thought, wow, this is so freeing and beautiful. I would love to have everyone access it. Well, of course, we can do that through the codes. And so I had already thought we need to have a dream interpretation category, and now I'm just going for it. We are birthing it code by code. I will list the top 100, and as you need them, let me know. As you find that you are magnetized to that row and column in the spreadsheet, request it, and slowly but surely we will add all of them as I continue to get requests and channel. So without further ado, today's assisting frequency, and for this week specifically, but timelessly, is if you've ever dreamed about one quick thing to mention is you don't have to have ever dreamt about a bird in order to use the code. The codes are putting you in touch with the vibration you're in need of. So it could be that the essence of what you're looking for to activate is within the description of what it means to dream about a bird. So if you are magnetized to this specific video, and or if you have a dream about a bird and you want to understand what it is you're integrating and learning, both is the same. You are asking for a deeper understanding and activation of the information on a subconscious level. Now you are encouraged to Google search dream interpretation of a bird, knowing that you will have total access to the comprehensive definition of anything mentioned within dream interpretation of a bird. Now, there are many resources you will magnetize based on your search. Mine was specifically about a baby bird, and I was saving the baby bird. Also included was the baby's beak was bent, and for some reason I thought he's not going to be able to eat. So I gently scooped the baby up, and it sat on my finger and didn't try and fly away, and I gently just unbent the beak, and it was very easy, painless, and the bird was very appreciative. Now, there are other resources that I looked into for the interpretation of a bent beak. Again, this code embodies the totality of any dream which includes a bird. So let's talk about the basics and just know that you'll be able to dive in deeper as applies to your needs and or magnetism. According to dreammoods.com, to see birds in your dream symbolize your goals, aspirations, and hopes. To dream of chirping and or flying birds represents joy, harmony, ecstasy, balance, and love. Now, if you are dreaming of birds on the attack, it means that you are being pulled into too many directions and you are experiencing conflict with your spirituality. Dreaming of birds denotes a sunny outlook in life. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. If the dream is about a dead or dying bird, it indicates your disappointment. You will find yourself worrying over problems that are constantly on your mind. Now, the Anahata codes unlock the totality of the definition, including its polarity, which means if it symbolizes worry and disappointment, you actually now have the resonance to overcome that worry and disappointment. Now, if you see a bird's eggs in your dream, it symbolizes money. Seeing birds hatch symbolizes delayed success. And seeing a bird's nest symbolizes independence, refuge, and security. Alternatively, it may signify a prosperous endeavor, new opportunities, and fortune. So again, the assisting frequency is going to deliver all of that activation based on your own unique needs. Now, according to another resource, auntieflow.com, birds are also associated with peace, messages, communication, freedom, spiritual connections. They also symbolize ideas. So it was fitting for me in my dream, and what stood out was that the beak was bent. And it was a baby bird. So this really resonated with me when I started uncovering inner child. Whenever you see a child in your dreams, which is another code altogether, it symbolizes yourself as a child. And so it's a very empowering dream that I was essentially rescuing my inner child and fixing the beak, finally letting go of anything that was preventing me from communicating freely. And so that was just wonderful. Lastly, birds could be a sign of good things to come and can suggest imagination, happiness, spirit, nature, and matter. That you have great ambition in life and you are likely to succeed. So let's go ahead and install this assisting frequency. And very briefly, I want to explain what that means. You are connected to all things, not just spiritually, but literally. We are 99.99% energy and information. And beyond our five senses, we are connected to infinite intelligence and unity. And so we already have access to all things. We just forget in these bodies. We just look at things as either inside or outside, when in fact all is one. So the assisting frequencies put us in touch with what we already have access to through the code, your heart chakra, and your intention. Now, the code itself is not the frequency. Your response to the information is what activates the frequency. It's resonance, remembrance. So your body is already programmed to seek the path of least resistance. It will activate dynamically what is needed through the essence of this definition. You can picture outside of our space-time, where all potential lies, that our world is made up of merely variations of frequency. The periodic table of elements is a good example of that. And so your unique energy signature is different than anyone else's. No two things are the same. And when you can put yourself into contact with the energy and information you need, you can activate that information. So let's install this assisting frequency. Simply place your left palm up and your right hand on your heart. We ask for, align with, and allow this Anahata code. With gratitude, we activate the assisting frequency for the symbolism and dream interpretation for bird. 170809136294. 170809136294. 170809136294. 170809136294. 170809136294. 170809136294. 170809136294. And place both hands on your heart and breathe with gratitude. It is so. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to subscribe if you desire to have weekly codes delivered to you. God bless you on your path. Namaste.